After a statement win over the Perry Pirates in Week 3, the 3-0 Kirtland Hornets traveled to Fairview Stadium to face off against the 2-1 Fairview Warriors. The Hornet defense took the field to begin the game, immediately giving the Warriors trouble, as Ty Bledsoe came up with this tackle for loss. The Warriors ended up turning the ball over on downs in their first possession, with John Silvestro making the huge play. Later on in the first quarter, Bledsoe came up again with a great defensive play, this time with a sack on third down, forcing a Fairview punt. Kirtland's offense began to pick up steam off the back of Jake Laverde, who had 2 chunked quarterback runs, which Silvestro followed with a chunk gain for himself, putting the Hornets into the red zone. Unable to travel into the end zone, however, Kirtland settled for a field goal, taking the lead 3-0 in the first. To start the second quarter, Tommy Kaimi blew up this Warrior run. After the Warriors scored and converted an onside kick, Kaimi stunted Fairview's growing momentum with an interception at the Hornet 3-yard line, eventually taking it all the way out to their own 30. Now with the ball back in the offense's hand, Laverde broke off a run to the Kirtland sideline, setting up Silvestro to score Kirtland's first touchdown of the game, giving the Hornets the lead 10-7 in the second quarter. On Fairview's ensuing drive, the Warrior quarterback became swarmed by Hornets in what looked to be a safety, but was later deemed a sack at the 3-yard line. Despite not getting the safety, Kirtland was rewarded with something better, a muffed punt recovered on the Warrior 9-yard line. Bledsoe turned the Fairview error into a score, extending the Kirtland lead 17-7 at the end of the half. The third quarter is where the Hornets began to hit their stride. Evan Kaprowski prevented a Warrior score after intercepting the Fairview quarterback in the end zone. And later on, Laverde hit Ryan Kaimi with a deep ball, allowing the Hornets to set up a red zone drive, which Silvestro finished with his second touchdown of the night, giving the Hornets a 24-14 lead. It didn't take long for Silvestro to find the end zone again for his third, extending the Kirtland lead by another touchdown, 31-21 in the fourth quarter. With Fairview's back against the wall, Laverde picked off the Warrior quarterback, setting up the offense to close the game out and eventually setting himself up for the dagger, ensuring a Kirtland victory, giving them a 38-21 cushion lead. With the game coming to a close, Kirtland's secondary still did not back down, as evident by this touchdown preventing pass breakup by Sebastian Becker. Bledsoe broke off one more huge run into the end zone to end the game, resulting in a Kirtland victory with the final score being 45-21. The Hornets will host the Trinity Trojans Friday, September 19th at Wilson Stadium at 7 o'clock p.m. as they look to extend their win streak to 5-0.
I really just think we wore them out on offense. I mean, our run game was unbelievable in the second half. I mean, with the times for a touchdown, Jake with a bunch of runs, John with a bunch of runs. I mean, it was amazing. Denver's most teams now. We've allowed people to play two ways, and it's a blessing. sat there and waited for it. Came right to me. And from week one, I mean, I remember taking the knee, that went out. That was a big thing. But I really think, I mean, obviously there was a turnover after the interception, and then they scored. But I think after that, we knew, like, we got to pick this up. Like, we should be up by a lot. And it's amazing for our defense because we're not going to get that great competition in the next 7 weeks. So it was amazing coming out here, picking up the defense. Every guy did their job, and we all picked it up, and we did amazing.
Definitely.
From Monday, we knew he could scramble. I mean, all week we were working on just getting out of the pocket and staying on our man. And obviously there's a couple throws that the wideouts got away, and they got some yards out of that. But, I mean, we just knew that we had to break down, keep contained. That was the biggest thing. I mean, if he rushes up the middle, we have middle linebackers right there. So we knew what we were coming into with this quarterback. We knew that he could run, throw, everything. So we were just prepared for that all week.
Just like the first couple games of the year, our offensive line kind of wore them down. You could see them getting tired. And you know, first half we gave up a couple onside kicks. We fumbled it, so we gave them 4 extra possessions. And they had the ball the whole time. I mean, they ran 60 offensive plays in the first half. So we just had to weather the storm and wear them out like we always do, and our guys up front, our backs, and our offensive line did a nice job. I thought our defense, even though we gave up 21 points, I thought they hung in there. You know, they kept battling and battling. We played a lot of guys on defense, and they played a lot. I don't know how many plays, but it might have been 80 plays of defense. It was a lot. It's tough. It's tough. We needed this. This will make us better. Tonight's game, these guys came out to play. Give them credit. They played a great game. They had a good plan with the onside kicks, and offensively, they got 4 good wideouts. They can beat man coverage, and they got a really good quarterback, and he had time to throw, and it was a real challenge for our defense. These kids work hard. I mean, they work hard over the, you know, in the off season, but not just this off season, for like the last 4, 5, 6 years, since they've been in like 7th grade. And I think that's a lot. That's a part of it. Like, these kids just don't get tired. They got good core strength, and so that was big in the fourth quarter. It was obvious at the end of the game.